You know, the little bird that flies by and lands, you know, on a log right next to you, or the chipmunk that walks across your feet while you're sitting there in your hunting stand. Little moments like that are what make our life so special. And I think we've gotten to where we focus too much on the, you know, the kill of hunting. And it's not killing season, it's hunting season. And yes, the end goal is to harvest an animal that we can eat.
Yep.
But society has put too much emphasis, on antler inches and just the kill itself. And I mean, I'd love to kill a mature animal myself.
Yep.
And if it's, you know, a 2-point buck, it's just a baby, I'll pass them up because
yep.
I'd rather take a doe for meat than a little button buck. Let him grow up. But that being said, I can go a whole hunting season without getting anything.
Yeah.
And be completely successful.
Yeah.
Because of the experiences that I have when I'm in the woods.
Yep. Exactly.
Last fall, I turned down a couple bulls during the archery elk season. I got to hunt with your dad one night.
Yeah.
It was just a random thing. We just met up on the mountain.
Yeah.
We'd only ever met once before and had a great night. That was one of my favorite days of the hunting season, just because of who I got to spend it with.
Yeah.
And then later in the season, I didn't have anybody to hunt with except for my 5-year-old son. And we made a whole bunch of videos where he was explaining tracking and how to make a raincoat, talking about survival. That is the kind of moment that makes the outdoors so important to me.
Yep. Yep. And I think it's really important to learn to appreciate those little things, because if all you're focused on is what you kill and bring home, you know, most of the time, if you're a public land do-it-yourself hunter, you're going to go home empty-handed. And if you focus on killing as a measure of success, then you're probably not going to really enjoy hunting that much. It's really just learning to enjoy everything about being in the outdoors and cherishing those memories.
You're exactly right. I mean, I've guided hunters for about 10 years, and the ones that always went home with the biggest trophies, 9 times out of 10 were the ones that had no clue what they should expect.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any expectations other than they were going to go on a wild adventure out into the mountains, and they were a little bit boogered about the woods and bears and horses, and they were just so excited to be out here on the adventure. And they're the ones that had just stupid luck with a monster bull going in front of them. And they also left completely happy. And even some of those guys don't even get anything, but they just have so much fun that they come back year after year after year. We've had clients that have been coming back for 20 years. And most of the time they don't get anything, but they love the adventure that we can provide.
Yeah.
And guys like us are lucky enough to be able to live this every day. And I think a lot of times we take that for granted. And we as sportsmen need to not do that anymore. We need to inspire people. We need to educate the public as to the importance of hunting instead of grossing them out with gore.
Yep.
Braxton, you having fun?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Hunting.